Well, I received a summer study grant where I traveled to Berlin, Germany for 4 weeks to study German at the Goethe Institut. And basically I took class Monday through Friday for about 4 hours with a few breaks in between, but most of the time was spent in the classroom. And when it wasn't spent in the classroom, I was in the culture program that they offered, traveling around the city, seeing museums, visiting the Tiergarten, and embracing the German culture that's so important in learning a language. I had just finished my study abroad in Rome, and my family's Italian and German, so part of the desire to go was to have a spring and summer of embracing my heritage and really living the German and Italian lifestyle. I received the summer research grant from the Center for the Humanities, and I spent my summer looking at the use of Greek interjections from tragedy as they were borrowed by the Roman comics Plautus and Terence, because there's some kind of meaning shift that occurs in the Latin language from the Greek. So I wanted to see how and why that occurred. I lived with a host in Germany. His name was Dieter Janke. He was a very gentle old Berliner. I was alone. I had just ended my study abroad. All my friends went back home, so I was by myself in Europe. And seeing his smile when I arrived in Berlin, dragging my gigantic suitcase up the stairs, was kind of a blessing because it made me feel at home. And he spoke English, but he tried not to use it as much so that I would really come to appreciate and learn German as it's spoken, which is something I think contributed to my learning process. Besides the first level of German and a little bit about how interjections change from one language to the other, I'd have to say I've learned a lot about how far I can push myself. It took a lot of hard work and a willingness to dare to really do something that hadn't been done before, or something that took my courage. With German, I was alone. I'd had no idea of how the language worked or what words to use other than thank you and please. So taking the leap forward to spend 4 weeks there allowed me to see that I can really do something if I want to. Well, both of them I think have tangible effects on my future profession. I would like to be a professor of classics. Obviously, the research that I've done has a direct link to the classical literature, and it's really taught me how to develop language skills. I interacted with both Greek and Latin, which is something I was really looking for in this project. And then with German, the amount of classical scholarship that's written in German is immense, and it's all important and fundamental work. And having a start to being able to access that is huge. It was a challenge, but it's 100% worth every difficulty that that could occur.